everyone, it's Adam here. What you see in front of you is the Geza gear, super light, for the R1200 GS Adventure. Now, this was $329, well, $309.95, I'm sorry, see that back. This is $299 and, 95 cents for this bag. The stuff bag was $10. It was $20 shipping and handling, tax-free as I live in New Hampshire, for $329.95. What makes this cover worth $329? Well, supposedly it's the best cover in the world. There are lots of covers like this. This one is mine. So Geza gear, if you have it, their website's very old. Their customer service, as far as getting to talk to people, is really slow, and but they're nice people. They're very nice. When I finally got them on the phone, they're very nice people. It took me 7.5 weeks from ordering this to receiving it. Every cover is custom made from start to finish. They ask you everything about your bike. They ask you for measurements if needed. They ask you what kind of box configuration you have. You give all the information, they send you a cover. Once you've placed an order, and if you cancel it mid-order, the 20% restocking fee, so they basically refund your money less 20%, so $60 for their troubles. And if you don't like it and return it, there's like a 50% restocking fee, but it's like a 10-year warranty, I think, or 5-year warranty. It's a nice warranty. It's supposed to be the best bag ever. This is the super light series. There's about 7 or 8 different kinds of styles, and this one is the one that packs down the smallest and is the lightest while still being waterproof. 96% UV blocking, towable up to 100,000 miles. If you're towing your bike, 100,000 miles of use you'll get out of this for towing it. It's breathable. It's not Gore-Tex, but it's still a waterproof, breathable membrane. The ultra heavy duty series is capable of towing many more miles, and it's Gore-Tex, but it's also bigger and heavier and thicker. So this one is the thinnest and lightest they sell, while still being waterproof and UV resistant 96%. It's supposed to fit in this little tiny bag. I think it will. So the bag kind of comes out like this, like that. And it's got these nice hooks on all the sides. The hooks are really, really well sewn in. You've got, looks like double stitching on the bottoms. You've got this nice thing here for whatever that does. I mean, it's massive. The GSA is a 7-foot long bike. It's very tall when you have the covers on. So let's go outside. We'll check it out and we'll see how it looks on the bike. And just note that my bike doesn't have a top box on it right now. It only has the side Jesse boxes. The top box won't be on for a couple more days. I just ordered the top box brackets. This may be a little bit fat on top, so we'll see how it looks. But I've also got an extended windscreen. So I've got a taller windscreen and no top box. So we'll see how it fits. But the goal of this is for wintertime storage, to use this all winter. So it's, because the problem with, I should stop for a second. The problem with covers is that a lot of them block water both directions. So the problem with that is, okay, water repels off the bike when you're storing it all winter, but water trapped under the bike has nowhere to go, and that develops rust when condensation sets in, rust on various components. And also a big damager to bikes in year-round storage or towing or when you're traveling is UV damaging and bleaching the plastics. A lot of older bikes look yellowed out or whited out because they are UV damage over 10, 20 years. So, and the final thing is, when I'm touring, waking up in the morning with condensation on the bike, water on the bike, dew on the bike, rainstorm, those kind of things, it'd be nice to have a cover. So this is a cover intended to tour with me, and it's a cover that will also use for winter storage and not cause rust on the bike while it's being stored in the wintertime. So that's the goal of this cover, and that's why I spent $300 on it. Okay, let's put it on the bike. So they're saying to put the Geza gear logo on the front, behind the windscreen, put the mirror pockets through, and then bring the Geza cover logo over the front of the windscreen, and then moving it back from there. Again, I'll have a little bit of excess on top because I don't have a top box installed right now. I'm gonna do the instructions, make sure I'm doing this correctly. Okay. So one thing to note is my handbar, my Barkbuster style advanced hand guards are a little larger than stock, as are my mirrors and my windscreen as well. So I'm trying to make sure I do this without tearing it. Okay, there's the final product. So, I'm gonna take some photos and send it to Geza gear to make sure they approve of this. But you've got tow straps. So I've noticed these are pretty much for towing, and then there's another one there, and then the big one is meant to hold into the side stand there. And then there's this strap here that goes underneath, which I think is by design, right? This strap that goes, see the strap goes straight through right there? That goes underneath the bags. And I guess I could put it under there if I wanted to. It's extra stability there. Now I'm a little concerned though. Here's the problem with my setup is that I have this that goes farther back, the OEM bar ends about under here. So this is more longer than it's supposed to be. I also have this height from the seat, the backrest. I have the extra height from the double opaque mirrors and the SW Motec extension, and extra height from the aftermarket windscreen. When you combine all this together, what ends up happening is the space that I would need for a top case is not really available. Now, when the top case gets installed, I'll be removing this rack piece here with the rotopacks on it, so that may allow some flexibility as far as the top case goes. So in its current setup, in my off-roading setup, it fits fine. The touring setup may have a problem with that top case, but I'm gonna wait till I get that in and then I'll publish this video of the top case installed, because I do want to make sure that I give this a proper review. So I'll give this a couple days and I'll come back to you guys. When the top case is installed, I'll make sure that it also fits for that too. But this really is a gorgeous setup. I wish it went down to here, but I like it. Nice presence to it. I like that it comes in black too. So, well, I'll see you guys later as far as updating this on the top case setup. Okay, here we go. So, it's been raining. Here's the cover. Very hydrophobic. Let's go underneath, see how it looks underneath. Probably not much to see actually. So there it is underneath. Not much to see really, but it is dry under there. No water has gone through. You can see how this looks. Now, obviously with this current setup, there's water getting on the front tire, and a little bit on the side fog lights and the cylinder head guards. But watch this. This is pretty cool. Very hydrophobic. So as you grab this, it's actually kind of beautiful to watch. See this again, ready? Pretty amazing. So the water just falls right off. So we got an inch of rain yesterday. The Geza gear box bag just came off. As you can see, it's not fully waterproof. Not fully waterproof, which is something I was hoping for. But other than that, it looks great. It blocks out most of the sun, but you know, in the stretchiest areas, it definitely lets water just straight through. And then of course I have to clean this thing out because the Geza gear gets wet. Leave some residuals through there. But other than that, it's a nice cover.